all of my face makeup, but I am going to a photo shoot today with one of my very good friends. I'm really excited. So I just wanted to show you guys a really simple but photo ready eye makeup look that I wanted to do, and since I already did all my face, I just decided to do that off camera because you guys have seen all the products I use. I've mentioned it on my blog, and I think I've probably mentioned some of them on a video I've done here. So I'm not, the foundation, I'll just go ahead and tell you the foundation I'm using, even though I've said it a million times. I'm using the Maybelline Fit Me Dewy and Smooth Fit Me Foundation Oxytint Sunscreen SPF 18. Still find that really weird. Normal to dry skin. So this is what it looks like, and I'm in the color 130 Buff Beige. So that's what I used for my foundation. And my highlighter is the W7 Hollywood Bronze and Glow highlight, which is right, if I can open this, right here. It's really, really pretty. And my bronzer, I'm using the Too Faced Chocolate Soleil Medium Deep Matte Bronzer. And my brows, I just use the L'Oreal Paris Cup of Joe eyeshadow quad, and I use this color right here, the lighter brown one. And my blush is the Wet n Wild Mellow Wine blush, and it looks like this. And this is so cheap. Like, you can get this stuff at Walmart, and I think it was like maybe $2 or $3. And this stuff is pigmented. Like, I use a huge powder brush like this, so you really don't get a whole lot of product on it anyway, but I still have to like tap it off and like sweep it across the bottom here because it is just so pigmented. So it's a really pretty color though. It's great for fall because it's just kind of like that natural, like when you go outside and it's cold and your cheeks get pink kind of look, and I really, really like that. But it's also great for summer because it kind of mimics sunburn color, so it is really just a good color for any season. Sometime maybe in spring you would want to go a little bit more pink, but because this one does have quite a bit of reddy purpley tones in it, but it's a very pretty color and super affordable. So I'm going to go ahead and get started on my eye makeup look, and I'm just going to be doing eyeshadow and eyeliner and mascara, just normal eye makeup. So I'll go ahead and get started on that, and I'm going to zoom up so that you guys can actually see a little bit better. So I hope you guys enjoy. Okay, so I zoomed up pretty far for you guys. Sorry if this is like awkward, but I wanted you guys to see what I'm doing with my eye makeup. And I'm going to start out with the Ulta eye primer, and it looks like this. And I'm just going to put this on my lids. And I prefer this one to use whenever I'm doing more eye makeup than just like, sweeping on one color, because it covers up, because it has a lot of pigment of its own, so it kind of covers up any veins or anything like that, but it also keeps my eyeshadow from creasing. The only thing I have to say about this is that it is pretty drying, which is not really a good match for me. I often use the Too Faced, what's it called? Shadow Insurance, but it doesn't have a whole lot of pigment, so it doesn't cover up my veins nearly as well as this does, but it is a little bit more hydrating than this Ulta one. And I got this one just as part of a kit from Ulta that I got probably a couple years ago. One of my first eyeshadows. Ha! Palette, of course. I always start with this. And this big fluffy brush, and I'm going to be applying, let's see, what color? Supermom. I'm going to be applying Supermom all over my lids, just kind of as a base. Even though I do already have the eyeshadow primer on, this just acts as another layer. I'm going to start with the actual like colors going in and the different transitions. So I'm going to be using Nudie from the Too Faced Natural Matte, this angled blending brush, and I'm just going to go in right above my crease. also it works really well as a transition, because that's what it's called, a transition into the darker shade of the crease, and then also up into the lighter shade of your brow bone, because it's kind of in the middle. So for my crease, I'm going to be going back into my Tartelette palette and using the shade Dreamer, I think. Do I want to use gray? You know what, I think I'm going to use Power Player. I'm going to go in with this gray shade right here for my crease. And just use this tiny little, this is actually a smudge brush, but I'm using it as a crease. So I'm just going to kind of sweep that really gently into my crease. So now I'm going to actually go ahead and do my lid color, just so that I don't have to cover up the darker color of the outer V with the lighter color. And I'm actually going to be using this little Wet n Wild eyeshadow trio, and it's called Walking on Eggshells. And I heard about this on Kathleen Light's channel. She did a really pretty, just like simple makeup. What am I trying to say? Wedding makeup tutorial, and she used this, and it is so pretty. She did a really great job, and I just fell in love with the colors in this, so I wanted to get it. And like the blush was so cheap. This was seriously probably $3. Like, that's awesome. So I'm gonna be using the eyelid shade because I'm so creative. And it is, I don't know if it has a specific name or if it's all just Walking on Eggshells is what it's called. I don't think they have specific shades. So I'm just going to be using the eyelid shade, and it's like this really pretty, like pinky brown champagne color. It's really pretty. So that's what I'm going to be using, and I'm going to use this little flat lid brush and just get a little bit on my brush, tap it off. I hardly ever wear eyeshadow anymore because I have class at 8:30, so I have to wake up at 6, and I don't want to get out of bed at 6, so I don't really have time to do eyeshadow, and I really prefer to just wear foundation if, like, that's my main thing, rather than spending my time putting on eyeshadow. I just spend my time putting on foundation and concealer and stuff like that. So I haven't done my eyeshadow in a very long time, so it's pretty fun. I'm having fun doing this. I actually had time today because I don't work until 1, so I had time to get ready, so I'm really excited. So I just love this color. It's so pretty. Why is my camera? So that's where we're at right now. Okay, so I'm going to be going in with sexpresso right here, and I'm going to use the same brush that I used for my crease. I don't want a whole lot of pigment on it, so I am tapping that off. It only shows up when I turn like this. I don't know. So now I'm going to be, let's see, I'm going to go in underneath my waterline with sexpresso. Just really lightly, just to tie all of it in together. I'm going to be coming in with the Wet n Wild palette again, and I'm going to be using the Brow Bone shade, this one right here, and I'm going to be highlighting my brow bone and the inner corners of my eye. And I'm going to be using this like flattish brush with a point. I don't even know what you call this. Okay, so this is the finished eyeshadow look, and I will be doing my, it looks really weird on camera, but it actually looks really, really pretty in person. I swear, I'm not crazy. So I'm going to be doing my, my eyeliner now and then my mascara, so stay tuned. Okay, first I'm going to line my waterline, and I'm going to be using the Rimmel London Exaggerate Waterproof Eye Definer in 2-3 Nude. I don't know why it's called 2-3 Nude, but it is called 2-3 Nude, and it's not going to focus. Oh, yes it is. Woohoo. See, 2-3 Nude. I don't know, and it just looks like this. It just has a little rolly thing, and then I just highlight. So there's that. And now I'm actually going to use a powder to line my lower waterline. Lower lash line. What am I doing? What am I saying? I don't even know. But I just prefer using a powder down there because sometimes the like pencil liner just looks a little bit too harsh for me. So I am going to be using this little e.l.f. brush in the color Fashionista, which is just black, from the Tarte palette. Instead of a pencil or a liquid is that it is very forgiving. You can kind of just like buff it out and it may not look perfect, but it'll be a lot less noticeable than when you have to fix pencil or liquid eyeliner especially. So if you're a beginner and you're a little bit confused as to how to use a liquid or a pencil eyeliner, start with powder because it's so easy to just buff it out and to start over again. If you've done it a little bit too dark, you can just use your finger and kind of fluff it away, and it looks much better than trying to fix a pencil liner at first. So just use powder until you get comfortable with your hand movements and how to hold a brush or anything like that. It's much better. It's a really good practicing tool. I still use it because I prefer it than the pencil. So I'm going to be using for my upper lash line, I think I'm just going to use powder on my upper lash line as well because I don't really want to use a liquid liner because this is still kind of softer colored makeup. So I don't want my eyeliner to be too harsh. And I found that I tried to wear a liquid liner yesterday. Liquid liner? I don't even know. Liquid liner yesterday. And I kind of felt uncomfortable. I was just like, why am I wearing this much makeup? Like, what is going on my lids? Like, it was really weird. So I'm going to be just using powder today since I am going to be at work and I don't really feel like feeling awkward all day. So just going to use powder. And because I feel like that just goes much better with the look. Another benefit of powder, I just keep going on and on about this powder eyeliner, but whenever I use liquid eyeliner, I feel like there's always a gap and I am not going to tightline my eyes. That always makes my eyes hurt and feel really uncomfortable. So I don't like tightlining. So I like that the powder kind of like almost falls in between your lashes so that it looks like you tightlined even though it's just powder. And I really like that because it keeps me from having to tightline, which does look better than just lining your eyes. To do my mascara, so keep on watching. Okay, so I decided to do my mascara off screen because I didn't want to mess up my eyeshadow, so I went really slowly. So I'll just zoom up real quick and show you guys, and then I'll go through the products. So here's my mascara and the finished eyeshadow look, and I really love it. You can't really see how not sparkly, but like glowy the champagne color is on my lid. It's so pretty. I absolutely love it. But the products, let me zoom out. You guys don't need to be up all in my face. There you go. Okay, so the products that I used on my eyelashes, the mascaras that I used, because I did use a couple. I used the, oh, I ended up using the other side of that. I used like 4 mascaras on accident. I used the primer on this, on the L'Oreal Double Extend mascara. Just use the primer. And then I used the L'Oreal Telescopic Carbon Black. And then I don't know if I used this mascara on one eye and this mascara on the other eye, but either way, if I use them, I just use either the mascara and on the Double Extend, or I use the L'Oreal Voluminous Carbon Black mascara. I don't know which one I ended up using on my top coat. But anyways, this one I have to use with another mascara because it does separate my lashes, but it almost makes them look like sticks. And it really makes them long, but I need something to like fill them in, sort of, to like make them more voluminous. So that's why I either use this one or I use this one, just to kind of fill in any gaps that I have. But this is really great at separating and lengthening, so it works really, really well with another mascara. So now I'm going to use, I'm going to do my lipstick, and I'm just going to be doing kind of a nude lip. But I went ahead and just applied some lip balm, and this is just one that I got at the college fair yesterday. And then I'm going to be applying the Deborah Lippmann lipstick in I'm Every Woman. You see my camera's all turned. Okay, there we go. This doesn't really have, I think it has pigment, but it's pretty much like the same exact color as my lips. It's really, really soft and creamy, and it's just it is a really pretty color. I'll hold it up there for you, see if that's in focus. So it's just a really nice kind of mauve-y nude color. It's like the same color as my nails, pretty much. Heck yeah. Okay. So that is the finished look, and I'm going to take my hair down and show you guys the full look, because I know my hair looks fabulous right now. Alright, oh, and first I'm going to set it with the L'Oreal Infallible Pro Spray and Set Makeup Extender Setting Spray. So I'm just going to spray that all over my face so that it stays, because my photo shoot is until tonight, but I still have to go to work. So just keep everything in place. So I'm going to take my hair down and show you guys the finished look. Okay, so that is the finished look, and my hair, which is curled from overnight. Doesn't it look fabulous? It's all tangled and nice. I'm probably going to have to go touch that up. I love that I have all this like fancy makeup on, and I'm just wearing like a long sleeve Kentucky t-shirt. That's great. So I don't know why my camera just all of a sudden decided to blow up my face and make it look like the sunshine, but we're just gonna work with it. And so let me get up here. This is the finished eyeshadow look and my lips. And I really, really like this. It turned out really, really well, and I'm really excited for the photo shoot tonight. I'm just really excited. And I'm excited to see my sister who's coming in, and I'm excited to see my friend when I go over there to take pictures, because she's great and my sister's great. So today is just going to be a great day. So my makeup looks good, so that's always a plus, right? When your makeup actually turns out the way you want it to look. Because usually I do my makeup and I'm like, oh gosh, I actually have to go out in public like this. Anyways. So this is the finished look. I hope you guys enjoy this. If you have any questions, please feel free to email me. I'll link my email below. And if you have any questions just about anything, you can email me. It doesn't have to necessarily be about this video. It can be about my other videos, my blog, just anything. It can be about life. You can email me about your life if you have life questions, and I will try to help you as best I can. There's no guarantees there though, because my life sometimes is like a tornado. So I will try my best. But if you do have any immediate questions about this makeup look, just comment them below and I'll try to get back to you as soon as I can. And I hope you guys enjoyed this, and I hope you guys have lovely afternoons, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye! Hi guys, so I decided when I went to go get dressed that I wanted something a little bit darker on my lips, so I added a liner. I just kept the Deborah Lippmann color on there, but I just added a little bit of liner, kind of brought that up into the, what is this? I brought the lip liner up into my lip a little bit more, just to kind of deepen it up a little bit, and to add a little bit of structure to my lips since that color is so similar to my normal lip color. I just wanted to add a little bit something, little bit of something. Yeah. So this is the Milani Easy Liner for Lips Retractable Pencil in Most Natural. And it is a really pretty color. Let me zoom up on my face so that you can see what I did. Okay. So there is my new lip color. And I think it's much better than the other one with this and that, just to add a little bit more structure and color to my lips instead of just because I am to be in pictures, so I don't want my lips to just like be blah. So I think this is a good thing. I love this lip liner. It's such a pretty color. And it matches so well with that color. I never thought to put those two together, and I was just like, these would probably go well together. Sure enough, they did. How fabulous is that? So that's a really great combo. If you own both of them, put them together much sooner than I did. So there we go. Now get into the slow-mo fluff my hair part for you guys.